Yo, it's the Latin Bass Assassin. What's up, what's happening? And you are tuned into the Rodcast, the home of the BBL. Dudes, it's a little cold this morning, but you know, when it comes to the cold, I'm a wuss. I don't like cold. Heat, no problem. Cold, we got a problem. The lightning chased us off the water yesterday. I don't think it should be chasing us off the water today. Yo, what's up, Jay? What's happening? Woo! That's cold. Yo, Faith, what up, Blair? We gonna have a good day, and all my homies gonna ride today, and all this water looking fly today, and all we wanna do is catch a five today. Hey, we gonna have a good day. And ain't no hater gonna cry today about me fishing my way. You can save that trouble for another day. Hey, we gonna have a good day. But it's gonna be a little cold, right now at least. Good thing I got my sweater on. Let's see the eelgrass situation here. Let's do some side imaging. Yo, Jay. It looks like an awesome morning, bro, but you can't feel the temps through here, bro. We're doing some side imaging. That is a north wind that we are facing, my dudes. North, northwest, but north enough. Tonight is gonna be a blood moon. What up, Colin? Little cold, little cold, little cold. North wind. North wind at some miles per hour. Nobody knows. My butt's probably wet from sitting on a wet seat. Holy moly. Will the sun just come up? I'm just throwing top water, guys, for now. Actually, I think I should have gone a little bit further down. Since the wind is coming from the north, I should have gone downstream and then come up. But anyways, What up, Tim? We're in 12 feet of water. I think my sweater smells weird. Let me... Nah, it's okay. It's been in my compartment for a little bit. You guys see Krill? Yo, Jay, thanks for following me on Insta, dog. I didn't even see Krill. What are you guys talking about? The water temp is 75 degrees. What the heck? I could have sworn just a while ago we were saying that the water temp was 80 some degrees. But this says 75. What's going on out here? Yo, what up, Steve? I didn't expect this to be so far away. Eelgrass. How nice. I don't like it. It's cold. Corn diff. Your favorite fishing weather is cold? Yo, corn diff, I don't think I agree with you. That's a rarity, but I don't think I agree with you. What up, Will? What's happening? We are throwing I think 3XD, maybe it's 5XD, but I'm trying to keep them out of the grass. This guy goes, I don't know, maybe like 15 feet deep. We're only in about 12 feet deep right now, so I got to keep my rod tip up, make sure this fool doesn't go into the grass. You enjoy the challenge. Well, corn diff, I guess. I mean, the other part of it where you said there's nobody there, that part I can see. The challenge portion, I guess you raise the bar, dog, and you enjoy the challenge. What up, Fred? Will also likes the warm rather than the cold. This cold is not great. Not my favorite. It's harder for me to motivate myself to go outside. Will is sending me warm thoughts. I'm gonna need them, dog. Well, Steve, I think that you have a hard time getting topwater bites on hard water because of the bass's lack of commitment. They are probably seeing your bait down there and they're like, man, I want to hit that bait, but they just can't, bro. Okay, so what if they're following your bait? Man, there's some fish right here, but what if they're following your bait, dog, and you open a hole for them in the ice, and then the bait falls into the hole, and then they're able to hit it at that point in time. So they'll just follow it until that certain spot, and then boom, they can hit your bait. But also, quick question, since I don't fish in the ice, can somebody, is it against the law for somebody to cut a hole in the ice, like a really long hole? Instead of making like let's say this was my favorite place to fish, this little point or whatever right here. Can I cut like 4 fan casted lanes and then just keep fan casting into those areas? Is there a limit to the size of hole that you can cut into the lake? And I just assume that they get iced over, and so you're gonna have to, dang it. So you're gonna have to, that was a missed fish, but it wasn't big, guys. So you're gonna have to continually do some maintenance, but I'm just trying to get an understanding. May you suggest a banjo minnow? You may, Corndiff. Is that your weapon of choice? This banjo minnow. I can get a heated jacket to continue the streak. Oh, Fred, we do have some gear that keeps us warm. We fished in the winter last year. We have some gear that'll get us by. That is not the problem. The problem is that it's still cold. No matter what gear you have, faces got to be exposed, fingers got to be exposed, different things got to be exposed, and it makes it a little cold. Whatever is exposed is slightly cold. Snizuki, what's up? Tater, what's happening? If someone goes, what if I put like caution cones? I assume that at some point in time, that ice, how long does it take for ice to go over a hole? I assume little by little. Okay. Well, I'm assuming that was not fireworks. It's time for the games to begin, boys. As you can hear, the cannons have gone off, and I assure you they are not cannons. But what if I made the holes just wide enough for, I mean, it's just a little casting lane. It's not an actual, I mean, the fish only needs so much space to come out of. In fact, I would make them a real skinny casting lane, less work for me. And then there would be a hole, normal size hole, where I'd pull the fish out of. So as I casted, this fish would be pulling me that way, but I'd be letting some line out and slowly working them back to this hole. It'll probably get very, very dangerous for break-offs, but you know, I'd still have some casting action going on. Marking the holes is good form. You see, guys, I never envisioned myself ice fishing, but I mean, in life, you never know where you're going to be. You never know what's going to happen. So, I got to be prepared. I got to have this information, you know what I'm saying, so that I'm ready for it. You got to prepare for it. That way, if that situation comes about, like, remember, guys, when I lost my mic on the spinning or the backflip into the spinning roundhouse kick that I did, I don't hope to use it, but if I got to use it, well, at least I've been practicing the backflip kick into the spinning roundhouse, landing in a superhero pose. I'm just hoping that I don't have to use it, but if I do, boss, oh well. We're ready for it. GM, you've come to the right place, bro. This is where we will share your pain. And we will make it so that we all now share the burden of your loss. Your lost fish. Well, I think that's a little more hardcore than Daniel-san, bro, because I think it's more like, it's like Van Damme training or something. Karate Kid is like the child version of martial arts. Van Damme in Bloodsport is like the adult, okay, we're into some shad version of martial arts. So, I mean, we're coming for blood. It clearly states in the name, blood sport. It is not, hey man, I'm just trying to win the Valley Championship. Oh no, this is, yo, I'm trying not to get killed as I'm testing my martial arts skills against various martial arts. That right there, those are totally different ball games. So if I were to be breaking with my or whatever body, that would be more of a blood sport kind of thing. So you would have to say something like, rather than you can break the ice with your martial arts, Daniel-san, no, you gotta say, hey yo Frankie, you can break that ice, Frankie. Then I'd be like, okay, I've been motivated enough. He broke ice blocks? Oh, you're right, dog. He did break ice blocks. And I think in Karate Kid 2, that was more, he was fighting for his life and not just for the Valley Championship. You're right, Steve. You're right. You're right. There's just no way around that, dog. You are totally right. He did do that. But I still I mean, he's still doing it for like a chick. You know what I'm saying? In Bloodsport, Van Damme was not doing it for a chick, bro. He was doing it for his sensei. He was doing it for his Shidoshi. Now, it wasn't a sensei, his Shidoshi. I think it was from the Tanaka clan. Yes! I'm here representing the Tanaka clan. I remember too much of that movie. Clearly, the car, it hit things out of my head that probably were necessary and left stuff in my head that probably were not so vital. But either way, I digress. Daniel's son did hit blocks of ice. Steve was right. And Bloodsport, I mean, I don't even think he hit any blocks of ice. But he did hit bricks and stuff like that. That's more of a... I can't remember, because I'm kind of getting that one mixed up with Kickboxer. Bloodsport, Kickboxer, and some other ones. One of them, he is breaking blocks of ice. Yo, bro, easily Bloodsport, dog. Easily Bloodsport. I mean, Street Fighter was all right, but easily Bloodsport. Kickboxer was okay. But I had a fish hit me right there and I didn't set the hook. Kickboxer is a close second. All right, guys, so I missed 2 fish. Universal Soldier, not so much. Yo, Fred, you're saying that Kylie Minogue was in Street Fighter, the one with Van Damme? I would not have known that. Did GM say what he was throwing at that fish? She was camming. Well, now I'm going to have to watch Street Fighter again to see this because I don't remember that. I do not remember seeing her in that movie. Moderator, did you point this out to me and I didn't pay attention? Because that happens. Or let's just say it's not that I don't pay attention, it's just that I don't remember. All right, so I'm thinking Snozook. Oh, thanks for letting me know that information, GM. But I'm thinking Snozook, I think it would be Van Damme. Even though I know that I think Steven Seagal has like so many belts. So many different colored belts. But I would go Van Damme over Seagal, but I'm probably a biased voter. Oh yeah, bro. Kylie Minogue, I don't remember the song she sang, but I know of Kylie, and these guys probably know of Kylie Minogue. I believe she was Australian, and I think she had jams over there before she had jams over here, but then she found her way over here. What is up with this boat right here? It looks like there's somebody standing up in it as it's going fast. What's this, like a tiller motor or something? Okay. Yep, tiller motor. Dang, that guy's going way back into... I mean, based on what I'm saying, that dude's like back on land. He's using a tiller motor on land. Sorry guys, I had to watch that guy cruise through there. That was weird. Under siege. All don't know if I remember that one. We are in 10 feet of water. There must be some kind of secret pathway back there, or he just went overland. I don't know. But that guy was cruising back there. Tommy Lee Jones takes a... I thought we were still talking about Van Damme, bros. Tommy Lee Jones. Never seen it then. Yo, Bird. I don't know if you're on the hunted list, but I would hide if I were you. My Alabama license app was telling me that the dove season, oh, okay, that the dove season was opening up. Make sure I got my license. We are in 10 feet of water. We are throwing Don's chatterbait with the recently renovated trailer, D-Shad trailer. We have had 2 bites, missed them both. Both of them came pretty close to the boat, though. Oh yeah, Steve, the Alabama license expired. I have renewed it. I renewed it in in August, but it's like the last week or whatever. The last week of August, I renewed it just to make sure I was legit. So here's a question that I have for the Alabama guys. Is it necessary to have the paper license, or can I just show them the app? My assumption is that you could just show them the app. I mean, what's the point of the app if not to use it? Dude, USF used to be a team that could every now and then pull off an upset. I used to root for them, bro. Not as a fan, but just like, come on, dogs, pull off that one or two upset that you've been known to do. Okay, GM says he's shown them the app. I mean, in theory, shouldn't they just be able to be all like, all right, bro, let me see your license, or what's your name? And then, boom. I mean, because it all pays the same, right? If he's got to look up my license, he should be able to just call it in and be all like, yo, I've got this dude out here fishing. His name is this, that, and the other. I've got his license. Does he have a fishing license? Yes. Okay, cool. It all pays the same. It's a long stretch of bank to not get a bite. Weak. All right, forget about this. We're moving. I don't want to move because it's going to make me cold, but don't worry, we're not moving far. Hand is cold. Yes, the ghetto does sell fishing licenses, bro. Oh, that's a terrible abrasion. The ghetto. Talking about the ghetto. That is a terrible abrasion that this crankbait has on its line. But we're gonna see if we can catch fish off of this real quick. The water's kind of dirty. Dirtier than I would expect. The ghetto. Gotta make sure Silver keeps her butt off these rocks. Also gonna have to make sure that the crankbait keeps its bill out of the rocks. Uh-oh. Camera don't even care anymore. He's just rocking. It's almost nice back here. Did you guys hear that noise? There's something almost humming. I don't know what that is. Does anybody else hear some kind of like, it's just something. I don't know if it's bugs. It might be bugs. I don't. It's not a humming. It's almost some kind of chirping, sort of. Have I been out on the water too long? Aliens. Are we being contacted by aliens? I think I hear crickets on this island. How? I mean, both in terms of fishing, because we haven't caught a fish off of here, but also actual crickets. Like, how do crickets get to this island? Now, don't tell me that crickets are walking this power line all the way over here. Can crickets fly? I know those dummies can jump, but can they fly? Are these power line islands the Galapagos Islands of Guntersville? Who knows how they got the stuff that they did. Oh, maybe a cricket was cruising on some like driftwood or something, and he's like, let me go for a little cruise. Oh dear God, I now live here alone on this island. Not a chick in sight until somehow a chick came over. A chick cricket came over on another piece of wood, and then they started their cricket colony. So, okay, I guess they got wings. Maybe they can fly. I've never seen a cricket fly. But you think that if a cricket was floating from over there, I mean, I assume we're talking about floating on just like by himself, that he would survive here in Guntersville? Bro, I think these guys would just munch on them. They'd be like, oh, a cricket. Boom, top water blow up. That's what my guess would be. But I could be wrong. Remember, guys, we got a huge abrasion. And we got an okay fish, but a huge abrasion. Like, I'm talking about a huge abrasion on here, guys. So this right here is going to have to be some gamesmanship right here. Let's see what's going on. We're gonna have a waterside chat with this fish and hope that our abrasion is not, I mean, it's not a huge fish, but it is a fish. Relax, dog. I just want to freaking bring you into the boat, dog. That's all. All right. We came in with our abrasion and somehow got away with another. So thank the good Lord that our consecutive non-zero streak continues. This right here is an abrasion-filled catch. This is probably a Little John for sure. Could possibly be a BBL, but we don't want to get your hopes up. It is definitely a Little John. And it was on the second round of the merry-go-round, of the carousel. The crankbait carousel. It was the second time around. And we caught this fish. See, guys, sometimes you got to go around the carousel of life more than once. Here we go. Let's check this out. This right here is a Little John. It is trying to decide whether it wants to be a Little John. We'll weigh it one more time. We are rocking. It is going between as close as you can be to a BBL. Let's turn this way so that our rocking is less. Maybe our rocking is not less. See, that time it locked in as a BBL. We will weigh it one more time. Maybe I should go to the center of the boat and see what's up. This time it locked in at a BBL again, guys. This right here is a Sunday BBL. Oh, yeah. And that's how we continue the streak, guys. That's what's up. BBL Drizzy. It is only a BBL. It is not a BBL plus, sadly. But either way, we got ourselves a BBL right here, guys. So that's what's up. Yeah. Let's put that fish back in the water. And since we're not totally insane, we are going to do a re-tee. Because, as you guys saw, we got stuck like 3 or 4 times on this riprap. And we still threw because we've got death wishes for our baits, apparently. But not anymore. This guy will, because he caught a BBL, he will be allowed to get a retee and see what's up. Yo, what's up, Unlimited? You know, Unlimited always shows up late to Sunday school. I don't know. That makes me a little concerned for your salvation and stuff, Unlimited. But I guess he showed up at the right time, because that right there was a BBL. And that BBL weighed, depending on how the scale was, it weighed either 314, 4 pounds even, or 4-1. It just depended on, I think the rockiness of the boat was causing issues. That's why we weighed it 3 times, because we always keep it real here on the Rodcast. So we went with essentially 2 out of 3 system to see if it was a BBL. And I guess we will go with the fact that, well, we will go with the judgment call that it was a BBL. The last time it weighed 4-1. So that fish weighed 4 pounds, 1 ounce. A BBL a day keeps the doctor away. Allegedly. Allegedly, guys. Yo. What's up, Dead Rabbit? So yeah, bros. We were just cruising around in circles. Now, I'm gonna try something. Because I always like to do stupid stuff, right? So, I just caught a fish off this lure in this area, so I'm gonna change it. Makes sense. I'm gonna change it to, I'm gonna throw out Mr. Jizzy, my blue gizzard. Let's throw out the blue gizzard. Michael, what's happening? It's a little breezy out here today. Also a little cold. It is definitely a little cold on a freshly shaven head. I mean, it does have 1 day's worth of growth, but one, I have limited hair on top and limited amount of growth. So all of that equates to it being a little cold. Bros, in case you guys haven't seen it, I too have this YouTube short out there. And currently, that YouTube short is has been the best short in terms of views, because I feel like I've had better shorts, but that YouTube short, you know, the one about the greatest angler on YouTube with all humility, that one is at like 37,000 views. That was just a random moment in time. All right, guys, I'm gonna cruise. Why? Because I'm insane-ish. Insane-ish. I gotta go back real quick. Yo, Trey, what's up, dog? How you doing this morning, player? Strap. Got to move all this stuff. Got to get ready for a little cruise. So we got a PBL. We will be fishing till about 11 a.m.-ish. Dude, this was almost like in the movies when they're like, start, and you're trying to get the vehicle to start. I mean, not that Silver was having a problem, but bro, were you still stuck out there with that car? I thought your car was just... That was like 2 days ago, wasn't it, dude? Hopefully you guys don't get disconnected. It is a little bumpy. See which way this guy is headed. We gonna have a good day. And all my homies gonna ride today. And all this water looking fly today. And all we wanna do is catch a 5 today. We gonna have a good day. And ain't no haters gonna cry today about me fishing my way. Save that mess for another day. We gon' have a good day. Bros, I don't even know what it looks like on the other side of the lake. The other side of the lake is probably a little choppier. Got a little bit more, let's say, rolls to it. You know what I'm saying? We gonna have a good day. And all my homies gonna ride today. And all this water looking fly today. And all we wanna do is catch a 5 today. We gonna have a good day. And ain't no hater gonna cry today I reached for my phone and did not, ugh, it's wet. And did not, and did not lower my trim. Whoa, 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 whoa. All right, guys, you keep an eye on Silver. I will be right back. I will be right back momentarily. We gonna have a good day. What up? I'll be right back, bros. I'm gonna leave her running. I'll be right back. All right, dudes, it turns out I already had it in the boat. So I guess I couldn't find it. But anyways, all right. I had to drink some water. So I believe that I am good now. I believe that I am good to go. Now the question is, where do I go? I only wish that Krill was here because he could then tell me where to go. But I guess I'm not that lucky. I guess I am not that lucky. Let's cruise. I don't know what it's gonna look like on the other side of the lake, so let's figure this out. We can go take a peek at least. Wait a second, Steve is saying that Krill's spirit is with me? We can only hope, bros. We can only hope that Krill's spirit would be here with us. Oh, it is cold. I mean, I guess I could have just fished right here. It almost looks like he can reach out and touch me. That's a scary thought right there, Steve. If Krill could reach out and touch me. It's been a long time since I've seen Krill or talked to Krill. It's been rough on me. It has been rough. Now let's just take a peek underneath this bridge to see if it's crazy out there. It does look like it's somewhat choppy out there. Right here it's kind of calm. Over there looking like it's white capping a little bit. Should we stay on this side or go to the other side? Is it worth it to go to the other side? Let's find out. You think my camera's picking up some kind of paranormal image? Interesting. I will have to look into that, bro. Right now, It's a little choppy, so I'm gonna have to stay a little focused. GM says send it. Hopefully Elon doesn't come unplugged. That would suck. It's a little bit cold. We'll do a test run. We'll stop right here. I'll look into the paranormal activity, and then we will go further. You know what? Forget about it. Let's just go further. Ourselves, what would Krill do right about now? I don't know. Not that bad right here, guys. There's sections where it is windy, but right here, it's not that bad. So I'll look into the lens issue. I don't know exactly what. Is Ghost Krill older looking than real Krill? Or is it just me? I'm not sure, GM. I'm gonna have to look into this Ghost Krill image that you guys are seeing. These guys and their Ghost Krills. I'm not falling for it, bros. I know you guys are just trying to scare me, and that's exactly what GM does all the time. When I'm out here, he's all like, ooh, spooky stuff. Do y'all think he can see me? But I'm not falling for it, bros.
I'm sure he can't hear me.
I am not falling for it. Let's see which way the wind sets me up. Grass. We will spot lock right here. I believe it's gonna set the boat up like this, so we will see what happens. Whew. That was cold on my left ear. Ooh, I gotta go get my phone. grass. Let me get my phone real quick, see what's up. Oh yeah, I forgot to check the image. Dead Rabbit saying, I see dead people. All right, guys, we're not saying Krill's dead. I think he's alive. I just haven't seen him. You guys have seen him every now and then. This fool's an idiot. Jim Jeffries, new stand-up special. Pretty funny. What's the water temp? Water temp is 78 degrees. Oh, was that a fish or was that a grass? I think it might have been a fish. What is this astro projection? I don't think I'm into this this voodoo science. I'm gonna look at the lens, guys, but the lens looks clean. If it was like a little, I don't know, if there was like some humidity or something in there, then I might believe you guys that you guys might be seeing an image. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes people see the image of Jesus in like a tortilla or something. And I mean, that's just what you guys are seeing. I think Jesus has better things to do than be on a tortilla. Or like a chip or something. You know what I'm saying, guys? Like a Dorito. Was that buzzing earlier, Krill trying to speak to the living? So, guys, do not make me become ortho and summon Krill. I'm gonna have to go to the book of, what is it called? The book of the living, or the recently deceased, or something like that. I'm gonna have to go to the handbook and I'm gonna have to summon him. But I'm telling you guys, I'm pretty sure he's alive. So that would be a waste of time if I utilized my ortho skills. If only he could hear me. Is his name Ortho? Because isn't the stupid little floating hat guy in Thundercats Ortho? I don't know. Is that Ortho? Handbook for the recently deceased. So it is the handbook for the recently deceased. But I'm telling you guys, I'm sure 100% this fool is alive. I just, for some reason, have not been able to communicate with him. Creedle juice? I don't know if Creedle juice will work. I don't even know who Ghost Krill is, guys. Now, I don't know if regular Krill knows how to catch a fish because, you know, he's been handling eggs for a while. He might not know how to catch a fish. But that is something that I will never have answered because I cannot communicate with Krill at this moment for some strange reason. And of course, not of my own doing. You know what I'm saying? I am totally innocent. I just have lost the ability to, I don't know, for some reason communicate with Krill. It just magically happened. All of a sudden. You smell poultry? Where's this poultry that you're smelling? Maybe you're just hungry, bro. Dead rabbit coming through. Something smells foul on that boat. Well, dead rabbit, I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's not me. Damn, now I stink. There's no way that it could be me.
There ain't no fish here.
Oh, we're over here in the grass. Yo, Steve, I thought you said maybe I got a blocked Shakira. I was like, whoop, who blocked Shakira? Who blocked Shakira from me? But you said chakra. That's odd, bros, because over there, it seems like it's pretty windy. And then over here, not so much. But let's move. We'll move to another spot real quick. And then see what's up. Then we will see what's up. I feel like there is a presence. You guys have talked it up so much that I'm almost feeling like there's a presence here, but I don't know for a fact. Do we believe in the supernatural, even though I'm pretty sure Krill is alive?
If I start swinging, will he feel it?
Make sure Elon is good. Steve said if everybody gives the Rodcast a thumbs up, then maybe Creel will manifest himself. I don't know, bro. I don't think it's that simple. Because there was somebody on this spot over here, so I'm gonna try it out. Unless, of course, there's someone on this spot over here. Alright, so sure as shad, there's someone over there. So I will hit this spot up till we see what they do. Somebody looks like the Unabomber. Bro, I ain't got no Unabomber vibes to me. We gonna have a good day. And all my homies gonna ride today. Those guys I do not think are going to be exactly where I want it to be, but for the time being, I don't think they're anywhere close. They're definitely not close. But I will cast over here for a little bit just to give them time to figure out what they want to do. Did I just hit my boat on the backswing? All right, those guys are leaving. Let me see the distance between here and there. I will probably go slowly. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll slowly go over there, but on the main motor, but super slow. Because they are way far. We gonna have a good day. day yesterday here. We are now in 15 feet of water. I see some potential fish set up right there. But I think those are crappie maybe. Line it up, see if we can throw in that direction and have any success. The wind is blowing in that direction, so we should be good setting up that way. Go back around one time and line it up. Guessing anywhere towards that green buoy, but we will see. I don't know if we have. All right, let's try it. And apparently my stuff is not networked right now because these waypoints that I put back there are not showing up here. But anyways, either way, good to go. I see some fish marking right here, so we'll try it. Yo, what up, old school? We are currently in 10 feet of water. I don't think I want it to be here, but I don't know for a fact because
if I catch a fish, I think he'll talk to me.
Our waypoints are not networked right now for some reason. I guess in theory I could just throw backwards. There's no reason not to throw to the back of the boat. Get me into some deeper water. What the heck was that? It's almost like I had someone's line or something. That's weird. All right, there's one. I don't know what type of fish it is, but there is one. There's one on the blue jizzy. Oh, but he was small and he flew off. The blue jizzy caught himself a fish, but then it came off. I don't even know if you guys saw him.
Fool can't
Dang.
land a fish.
Blue Jizzy's debut, and I ruined it for him. Man, you know what would be cool is if
Somebody wouldn't land her leg right beside mine.
if I could hear Creel and then he would say something like, or I mean read him, and then he'd say something like, change the hooks, dummy. But I'd be all like, dude, these are the hooks that just came fresh out the box, dog. Change the hooks, dummy. I'd be like, man, Creel must be a baller because he changes the hooks on his baits. I mean, just straight out the package. There's another one. And it's gone. Change the hooks, dummy. No, I'll never.
He changes them on new mega bass.
They must have been small. That's the only thing that would make sense, is that these fish were small, and that's why they kept coming off. Ah, Steve, you believe that you saw Creel knock that fish off? I mean, that's a high likelihood.
I should have cut his line.
I don't know where he is exactly, but he's probably sabotaging everything I do. Classic Creel. There's one, and it came off. What is going on here? There's another one.
His problem is he needs a green gizzard.
Oh, it's probably a bunch of little white bass. Don't you try and get me stuck again, bro. Okay, here we go. We're not playing any games. Yesterday I got stabbed with a little crankbait. Oh, my little jerkbait. I did change the hooks on that jerkbait. Did I ever tell you I don't like you, white bass? You could just unhook yourself. Hey. No! He unhooked himself, but he fell into the boat. My bad, little homie. My bad. Now just flap yourself out of the boat. I know you want to go crazy.
Just pick the dang thing up.
I'm not a fish jerk, bros, but here we go. Look at that fish. So maybe that's why they were coming off, because they were tiny white bass. Moon's probably getting all excited. He's like, yeah, white bass for life. Let's see what the chat is saying. You're right, bro. I did re-tee. Oh, there's another one. I did re-tee right now. Okay, so this one's the right color.
And they're obviously not
I did
biting each other,
re-tee,
but
and I guess a re-tee means that you guys see Creel. Now, I need you to behave, dog. This is why I don't like fishing with trebles, because everybody's possible to get hooked. Don't you do it. I know you're loading up, bro. I know you are loading up. All right, do I want my left hand or my right hand stabbed with a treble? I hate treble hooks. That's why I like me a Texas rig. A good old-fashioned Texas rig where I only got to worry about one hook. Where I just got to worry about one hook and not 6 hooks. Man, you know what probably definitely maybe would not work here? Is a mega bass jerk bait. That's what I would think.
We're going to try one.
Will probably, maybe, definitely not work here. There's another one. This one seems to be a little bit more on the substantial side, but more than likely it's a catfish or something. Whoa. See what we got? Oh no, it is this one. Interesting. We'll boat flip this one. All right. So we didn't get to try this method out yesterday. Hey, wait, you two? Come on, you're a bigger guy. Relax. We didn't get to try this method out yesterday because we were stormed out and there was somebody here on the spot. So we just kind of anyways'd it and said we'll be there tomorrow or whenever. But this is not a giant. Not a giant by any means, but it is a spotted bass. It is a spotted bass. He is looking very light in weight and in color. Very light. But the blue jizzy is out here doing his thing. I just have to have a moment, guys, so that I can see what direction I was casting. Let me just try this side over here for no reason at all. I would try this direction and see
69,000 acres and he can't even throw.
See if I can catch a fish in this direction. Even though for some reason it wasn't the direction I was casting, but all of a sudden I want to cast in this direction. Okay, I'm feeling the rock. Good thing I checked my drag, because those would have been some wussy hook sets.
I'm not gonna catch nothing. This fool ain't never gonna talk to me.
Oh, there's another one. It's a white bass though. Forget about it. Here, unhook yourself down there, bro. Unhook yourself down there. You son of a fish. You're gonna make me try and get hooked. All right, Moon, this white bass is for you. Looks like a hybrid though, but I've learned my lesson with you guys. I will not be trying to take the hook off. No, sir. Some would say I'm scared.
Wussified.
Some would say
he's just a bread orchard.
Some would say I just bumped into something down there that made me laugh. And there's another one. But it's a white bass.
I smell yeast starting to rise.
I just gotta make sure that I got my. Hey. All right. Didn't even have to get close to being hung up. Hold on a second. Let me check something back here. I think it's water.
This fool's got more freaking hooks in the floor. I'm gonna sue him if I get tetanus.
For some reason, I just want you guys to know that this 3XD goes 15 feet, I think. The 3XD goes 15 feet.
Of course. A mega bass is gonna get stuck in my bag.
I don't want to tell you guys that.
I'm gonna have to come clean this fool's boat down, I guess. If I clean his boat out, reckon he'd talk to me? Okay, well, stupidity run amok here.
What is that?
Now them is some little bizbait scissors.
It's that Independence Day, Snizook. Okay, I hit the spot that I have been hitting. It's like a tree or something that I'm going through. How I'm not, well, there's another one. Stupid white bass. All right, came off real nice, very nice. How much?
Look at them little last thing.
That's weird, bros. Oh, that is weird. It's like it gets to the point where it hits I mean, there's no way there could be an air pocket down there, but it gets to the point where when I'm reeling in, he starts to do some weird action where he just gets, the lip won't move. It just,
I think somebody's shooting at us.
I wonder if I pulled up a little bit shallower on this point. I mean, I saw some fish marking in about, I don't know, 14 feet or so. And that's what I'm casting to. The edge of the point. I should probably put my sun covers on now. All right, I guess I could cast forward. See what happens in front. Oddly enough, I don't feel this fool hitting the bottom up front. Backwards I did when I casted behind me. In this direction, though I know it's shallow, I don't feel him hitting as much. That's what I'm saying, guys. I know it's not an air pocket, but it's just something just like it's like there's something stuck on his bill. He goes for a moment and he doesn't move. He just kind of drags and is pulling water.
Cheap crankbait.
And then he starts swimming again, which is weird. I mean, there could be many guesses as to why, but I'm just saying.
All these crankbaits.
Let me cast back here and catch a fish.
May as well, I can't.
Creel's fault? How would any of that be Creel's fault? Creel would have to be here in order for potentially, well, I mean, not technically, because Moon, he does his voodoo. Creel tries to do some voodoo as well, but I'm not sure that his is as hardcore as Moon's is.
So I tied on the crankbait, now the crankbait about died.
Alright, that's probably the direction that I'm going to hit the tree. Or whatever that was that I saw down there. Okay, I'm hitting some stuff. some stuff. Actually, I'll probably throw a worm back there. That's weird. It's almost like I hear whistling behind the boat. I'm starting to hear a lot of weird things out here, guys. It's telling me I've been on the water too long.
If only I had a honey bun.
Dude, I keep on hearing some kind of whizzing noise. It's just like, that must be next to another fisherman somewhere. I don't see one, is the problem. So, why do I keep on hearing this thing go,
Because it's so fast.
Look, he's doing some kind of weird motion right now. He's going around in circles. He doesn't have anything stuck to him. Why is he doing that? Air pocket. Ah, yes, bros. I also used to watch Independence Day and be all like, oh, cool, cool. And then, you know. I wonder if Creel is still a fan of Will Smith.
That's a negative.
I mean, I know that he's a fan of Taylor Swift.
I can't wait till he takes me to that concert.
And I'm sure that he will get us front row tickets to, or seats at least, to the wedding. But the problem is, as a man, I'm going to have to, I mean, for many reasons, as a man, I'm going to have to decline. But the main reason is because I don't want them to be at the wedding and Taylor Swift is about to say her vows. You know, like, oh, look at these bald eagles back there. That one's about to slam into the water. Where's my camera? Son of a fish. No, don't do it just yet, dog. Don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. Ah, you son of a gun. You already did it. Dang it.
Even the eagles catching fish.
Dang it. So, yeah. So, if I go to this wedding, right? Then, you know, I don't know what order this goes in. I don't know if they're all like, hey, bros, say your vows first, or if they say, does anyone, like have any reason that these people should not be wed. Speak now or forever hold your peace. I don't know what order it goes in. So, let me see.
He obviously didn't pay attention to his.
I don't remember what order it goes in, but let's just say you say your vows and whatever. At some point in time, they're going to ask that question. They're going to be like, does anyone have a reason that these two people should not be wed? And then Taylor Swift is going to look right at me. And then she goes, I do. And then the priest is going to be pretty confused. Travis is going to be confused. Everybody's going to be confused. And they're going to be like, what? What are you talking about? What's your reason? And then she's going to look right at me and say, he's the reason. And then she's just going to, it's just going to get kind of weird. And then Creel's going to get kicked out of the fan club. Well, maybe he'll actually get elevated to like the fan club, the world fan club like leader. Because he did bring me to the concert, to the wedding, so, well, he brought me to the wedding, so, probably gonna be good on his part, but then she's gonna be all sad, because I'm gonna be like, yo, Taylor, it can't be. You might as well marry Travis, because you ain't ever gonna marry me. And then I'm gonna be busting freestyles like that, and then she's gonna be like, I want him even more now, and then I'm gonna be like, Taylor, what can I do to change your mind? And she's gonna be all like, everything you do has changed my mind. And I'll be like, what? Look, Taylor, just let me be. I'm just trying to, Creel, let's get out of here. That's assuming I can see Creel and hear from him at that point in time. I don't know, because I don't know where he's gone. But this is a weird, what am I looking at over there? Is that a boat? Like, what is that? It's like a floating castle. What the heck is that? I wish I had somebody to point this out to and verify if I'm going crazy or not. I'm gonna have to use my camera. Since there's no one else, I'm gonna have to use my camera to zoom into what the heck am I looking at there. All right, guys. So check this out. I'm gonna record something on my phone. So I've been told that sometimes that your cameras can pick up paranormal activity, see things that the human eye can't see. So I'm gonna look at this film later on and be all like, was there someone on the boat with me? I don't know. The chat was saying that they have seen images of a person on the boat, but I don't know. You can't always trust the chat, especially the Rodcast chat. Peace out, fish around, and find out. So if later on I watch that, guys, and it is scary, and I'm all like, oh my God, there was somebody on the boat with me, well, I guess you guys were right. But if later on I throw you guys on the floor because a fish was on my bait, holy moly.
I'm fixing to swim the show.
Dude, that Van Damme movement, did you see it? It went whoo. I mean, that was probably Matrix stuff. It just flew right at me, dog. It was crazy. So yeah, well, we were...
Is he gonna pick that one up?
We were discussing the paranormal activity. We were able to catch a fish.
No hooks and he's still scared.
Dude, right here on my life vest, it says jerk to inflate. So I guess I'm gonna have to be mean. Well, if I wanted to do a manual inflate, I'd have to be all like, you suck. Look at this, little guy, nothing. But that was caught off of a... Let me get back to the task at hand, bros. I was trying to figure out what the heck that is. Oh, I think that's that dude that floats around that we saw the other day. Yeah, I think that's that dude that floats around. So yeah. Over here trying to verify the Maybe Taylor Swift's yacht. It's not a yacht. There's definitely not a yacht, Snazook. Just a bunch of, because I know me some yachties, you know what I'm saying? In Minecraft, of course. Now, how did this fish get this line? I wish there was somebody here to verify that I'm seeing what I'm seeing here. This fish got this line. Look at this, guys. Somehow the fish got the line through my worm. What in the heck? This makes no sense. How did the line go through my worm without cutting the worm? I think that was a fish magician trick. I don't know. But we're going to throw out this mag dizzy still. It's not fully magged, but it is dizzy. But they are not big fish. I might step off into 20 feet and then be fishing in front. You know, guys, since I am totally alone here, I'm gonna turn the camera that way and just, you know, have a mic off moment wherever I want, and there's not gonna be a single issue with
This ain't good.
there's not gonna be a single issue with where I mic off, because those people are way over there. Like, there's nobody else here, so, you know, gonna just gonna handle business and without a care in the world. Okay, I feel a lot of hard bottom down there. Did I catch that fish while I was trying to confirm paranormal activity? Did I? I might have. You know what also helps is if you say, "Hit me, baby, one more time." But I don't need it that time. That fish was closer to the boat than I would have expected. He's got some kind of weird, I think he had one of those lampreys on the top of his head, because he's got some on the top of his head, but that is not a big fish. I really wish Creel could be here. Creel!
I wish I could catch fish and get this over with.
Oh, let me turn the mic, I mean, not the camera around, guys. I gotta have a mic off moment. Being alone on the boat is sometimes lonely, but also sometimes it's just, there's solitude And you know, you can you find yourself in that solitude. If only someone else enjoying this with me.
Somebody else is gonna push you, man.
Yo, banana. I am using a 3/8 ounce head with a Mag Dizzy. Now it is a mutilated Mag Dizzy, but it'll still function just the same because the Mag Dizzy's gangster. That is a Bizbait Mag Dizzy. We were using a, and by we, I mean the royal we. I was just using a crankbait because I'm here by myself, bro. I was using a crankbait earlier to catch a couple, and that was the King Blue Lizard Shad. It is 3XD, I believe. No, a 5XD. 5XD? I don't want to lie to you, bro. Let me look in here. Wait a second. Hold on.
If he catches another fish, I'm throwing him in.
It felt like I had a nibble, guys, while I was looking at this box over here. I can't find the box. Ah, it is a 5XD. That is for sure. We have verified it is a 5XD. You guys ever get this feeling like a coldness enters your area and then you're all like, whoa, what was that? And then you get a little concerned that there's another presence, but you can't put your finger on it. Yeah, so I wanted I think a 3XD, but they didn't have the 3XD and the blue gizzard shad. So fine. 5X. It only take, and because of that, I ordered 2 3XDs off the website. Because remember, guys, we learned that striking apparently on its hard baits has a 1-year warranty. So
and he's too cheap to buy a new one.
We had the original 6XD blue gizzard shad, and it had an almost instant situation where it filled up with or it had water inside of it. So they said, all right, bro, here's a gift certificate so you can buy some. And so we bought some, or one, whatever. But then I just threw in another one because it was a couple more bucks for another one. I'm gonna throw it to the back now that it feels like I can freely throw my bait back there for some reason. There's no obstacles, no reason to fish around anything other than finding out. Fish around something. Oh, and just find out.
I knew I should have bought a honey bun.
Ah, dog. I'm trying to catch that 5-pounder for the homies. It's not for me, dog. We've caught some good-sized fish, so we're just trying to catch them for the homies. Catch a 5-pounder, hook up the homies, you know what I'm saying? So that you guys can then go out with the gift certificate, go buy potentially something you saw, something you already like, and then just get out there, bro. Fish around and find out and catch yourself a 5-pounder or bigger, whatever the case is, dog. That's why we have the giveaways, dog, so that you guys can fish around and find out on your own. But I do appreciate you subbing to the channel. It is a little fresh right now, guys. I'd say there's a cold front. Now, if for some reason it was necessary, I do have some extra 3/8 ounce shaky heads if, for some reason there was any need for them to be utilized. Because it's a little breezy out here. And oh, there goes another bird. Oh wait, but he's got a stick or something. What's he got? Does he already have a fish? That looks more like an osprey and not an eagle. Let me see here. That's an osprey.
I think it's going to shadow us.
Oh, don't you do it, dog. Don't you do it. Not yet, not yet. Not yet, not yet. Okay, now do your worst. Do it, dog. It's cool if you fish right here, bro.
Get him, not me.
It's cool. Go ahead and fish right here, dog. We're good. I cannot see him anymore. I'm just assuming that I am recording him because the sun is in my eye. Dude, catch a fish, player. Because somebody here.
There ain't none here, I know that. He's just confirming it.
Somebody here would probably like a verification of some fish. But I'm not a bird watcher, guys. Don't let anybody tell you that the Latin bass assassin is a bird watcher. That would be a dirty lie. That would be a dirty lie. So what I'm gonna do, guys, is I'm gonna position the boat on like in 20 feet of water and throw up to this point. We rolled up a little too hot. So let's position the boat to do so, and then we will just cast forward to the front of the boat. There was a section that, okay, maybe I can see it now. Let me take a look at this fish finder back here. Do they match? They do match. Okay, so now apparently they are networked. Moon. So by we, it's more like the royal we, bro. Like, I just kind of mean the people who are watching right now. You know what I'm saying? It's more like that than an actual physical we. Cuba 22. Yo, what up, Rob? All right, we are still in 12 feet of water. I'm expecting this to drop off at some point in time. Though we are marking fish, and by we, I mean me and Lawrence are definitely marking fish. .12 feet still. right, so there's fish here. Osprey, come back. I got you something, dog. So between us and that green buoy, there are definitely some fish here. There are definitely some fish here between us and that green buoy. We haven't even reached that drop off. We've just put a little bit more distance between us and that area that we were at. Psychological help? Why? Why 22? Why would I need psychological help? Maybe a paranormal, whoever those people are, maybe one of those guys, one of the paranormal people. But psychological help, bro. Either I'm way beyond that, or I don't see how that would help. That was the worst thing that could have happened. I spilled water on myself, and now it's gonna be cold. It interrupted my drink. Stupid fish. How dare you interrupt my drink, especially being this small? Oh, bro, relax, dog. You're the one who interrupted my drink. Oh. You're the one who interrupted my drinking of water, dog. I did not interrupt your drink, player. Whew. Whew. Oh, that fish is almost too small to see. Now, what happened to that worm that I had on here? I guess he flicked it off. All right, I guess I'm gonna have to put a new one on. Where that one went, I don't know. But very rude of him. I don't hydrate, dog. I'm just trying to stay hydrated. Just trying to hydrate.
Just freaking fool out of my way. So yeah, guys, just a shaky head. That's all it is. Now that we're hydrated, we're going to put our sun covers on. We're not under a lot of pressure to catch a lot of fish because, you know, guys, it's the Rodcast. We're out here being homies, hanging out. Did you guys hear that? Is that the eagles? The eagles are crying over there. Bro, it's almost like water fell on me right there, but there's not a cloud in the sky. I hope an eagle pissed on it.
How did little water splats get on my face? This is weird. Maybe it just splashed from the trolling motor or something. I don't know. All right, guys, we are masked up. We are ready to roll. Let me get out another Mag Dizzy. We are gonna go with a green pumpkin. Watching the holy moly, guys. Something just moved my rods. Did anybody see that? Did anybody see? I'm just gonna say it was the wind. I'm just gonna say it was the wind. I don't know for a fact, but something might have moved my rods. It was weird. Hold on.
Something moved my rods. Bros, holy moly, there's flying fish. There's flying fish going on here. Holy moly. Krill, is that you?
I'm trying to smack him in the face with it.
Krill, is that you?
Finally.
How long have you been here, Krill?
I just got here.
Oh, you just got here? Holy moly, Krill.
I've waited all morning for you, fool.
Oh, well, that's nice to hear, dog. I've been waiting for a long time for you, too, dog. No! Where have you been?
Okay.
Oh, he's back. Later, dog. Krill's back, guys. Krill's back. Ah, he's back. Yeah.
Okay, that's a little far.
Oh, man. Dudes.
He tore my freaking worm, that fool.
Dang.
Why don't you just pick up the rod that's already got one on it?
Because that's a different setup, bro.
This one right here.
Which
There's
one?
a Texas rig right there.
Yeah, but I'm catching him on a shaky head.
They're obviously biting a Texas rig.
Obviously?
One time.
Obviously
Good
biting
night, man.
one. Hey, bro,
This is
where'd you come from?
ridiculous. I swam. Didn't you see me?
Dude, I heard.
The eagle dropped me off.
I thought I saw something in his. He was carrying something, and I was like, "Yo, that eagle's got a stick or something." I don't know, but it was an osprey actually.
Not the first one.
Oh, so that was an eagle dropping you off.
Yeah.
Dude, you're like Beastmaster.
Get out of my way. I gotta catch another one.
What just happened there, bros? Somehow Krill magically appears, and somehow
Now everything's wet and slimy.
now he's just in front of me, and I'm not exactly sure how that happened. He's back, boys! Krill's back.
That took way longer than it should have.
Krill is back. Dudes, so we're gonna have to verify that film of the paranoia. Dude, these guys were saying that you've
Have you
been.
ever washed that?
Yeah, but then like it gets dirty again. So, you know, it's life. Don't you know I like to make things as difficult as possible, so like if I can't see my own fish finder, it makes it even harder to catch fish. And I'm okay with that,
I
dog.
guess you got a point.
Yo, what do you got on there?
A plum apple.
Of what?
Mag dizzy.
Ah, you got a plum apple mac dizzy.
Green
Yeah.
pumpkin.
Huh?
It ain't green pumpkin.
I know, but you got a plum apple mag dizzy.
So maybe you should buy something besides green pumpkin now.
I do. I got green pumpkin magic.
Magic. You can buy other ones. See? The
Yeah.
other one's catch too.
I got green pumpkin, bro. Green pumpkin and green pumpkin magic. Dudes, 22 said that you walked here. Is this true?
I don't walk on water.
This fool's trying to get us struck by lightning.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say I walk on water.
Yeah, he's trying to get us.
Maybe I rode the waves.
Ah, ride the wave. Hey, did you happen to see when that fish, like I was drinking water and that fish was all like, yo, I need some attention here, dog. And I was like, what the heck, bro? At least let me drink some water. Did you happen to see that?
Yes, I saw.
Okay. I didn't know where you were.
I've seen everyone you got.
Were you and the eagle just flying up there watching?
Soaring with the eagles, baby.
Are you trying to fight me because the Eagles beat the Cowboys? Are you an Eagles fan?
Did you see the Gator guy spit on the dude last night?
No, I didn't.
He hawked one on him.
Are you an Eagles fan?
I was the other night.
Oh, so you were listening to their music and you're
I was
all
a-
like,
I was
ah,
a- oh, dang,
desperado.
I can't be an Eagles fan.
Were you?
I was a Jalen fan. How about that?
That hurts.
Ah, see what you did there.
Dude, I've been doing that the whole conversation.
Yeah, that's dumb.
So, yeah. I just didn't know if you were an Eagles fan for sure because I've already lost one mic. I just tossed you in the...
You like the lost another one.
No. I was about to get a new set of mics.
Dude.
I was about to get a new set of mics and be all like, ooh, here we go. But it just didn't happen.
I don't know why it just dropped.
So you gotta make sure that I usually try.
Nah, it's clipped. I ain't dealing with that magnet no more.
Now, I don't have a...
I just figured it wasn't good for the sweatshirt. Maybe it wasn't connecting good through that sweatshirt.
I got a sweatshirt on right now.
Maybe mine's thicker. I don't wear a weenie sweatshirt.
Well, this is a lighter sweat. Hey, you son of a gun. There may have been someone at some point in time in the chat that said, tell them it's a hoodie and not a sweatshirt.
Who said, no, it's a sweatshirt. You called it a sweater.
Yeah, but you said, tell them it's a hoodie.
It is a hoodie.
So then why didn't you say, I wear a thicker hoodie than you do?
Yeah.
You said I wear a thicker sweatshirt.
I never called it a sweatshirt. I just called it when I said that.
Exactly.
I got you. No, but you straight out called it.
Yeah.
You straight up call it a sweater. And it's definitely not a sweater.
Bro, it's a sweater. It's a hooded sweater.
Negative.
Is it? All right, chat. Can you guys let me know? Moderator, are you there? Moderator, are you there? If you are moderator, please put up a poll that asks whether a hoodie is a hooded sweater. And then just
hooded sweatshirt.
What? Wait, no.
Hooded sweatshirt.
No, I said a hooded sweater.
It's not a hooded
No, I
sweater.
said sweater.
A sweater is what some rich goober wears at the country club.
Okay, but take off the hood and you have a sweater. Is that correct?
No, you have a sweatshirt.
What?
Oh, there's a difference between a sweatshirt and a sweater.
Is there?
Yes.
Well, now we're gonna have to go. Now we're getting into semantics. Sweater semantics. But moderator, if you could put up that poll, I don't know.
Is that what y'all call them out in Mexico?
What do I call them in Mexico?
Sweaters.
I don't know what they call them in Mexico, bro.
When you come across the border, were you wearing one?
I probably would. Well, I would have been in a colder month because during the summer, that's when the water's in there. So you don't want to go during the summer because
Oh, you walk across in the wintertime?
Yeah, in the winter they cut off the water supply, and then you can just walk across. But that's neither here nor there. I don't know about this sweater stuff. If they say that in Mexico, but I don't even know if the moderator's listening. She's probably like, you guys are idiots. So I'm gonna go be an adult somewhere. But either way, that's one bad thing about facing into the wind.
You know what? The wind wouldn't blow like this at my house.
Oh, is that like the rain it's not raining at my house and then all of a sudden it rains on me because...
Hey, I was just reporting what the Weather Channel said.
It was just a little kettle rain.
Just a little kettle rain.
Don't be afraid, it's just some kettle rain.
Is this kettle wind?
I have no idea. You're the one who knows all these southern...
This is not kettle wind.
It's not kettle wind. Got it. I'm learning. I hope that's not where your line was. I don't think so.
It don't matter.
It will matter when you catch a fish because I'm reeling in your Texas rig so
When
fast.
I catch a crankbait?
No. You'll just catch a fish. Because they'll be like, dang, look at that Texas rig just cruising. Okay, I'm gonna catch fish in this direction. Okay, so Dead Rabbit says that sweaters are knitted.
Sweaters are knitted.
Yeah.
That's exactly right. That's what your grandma makes.
Sweaters?
Yeah, she'll knit you a sweater.
Huh. Wow, so my grandma used to crochet. Is it not a sweater if it's crocheted?
I don't know what's the difference between knitting and crochet.
I don't know. There's like 2 needles in crocheting, but they're not real needles. They're just little like hooks. One's a hook and then one's a little
Tuck and curl or something.
yeah, one's a little chingle dingles that you utilize to move the yarn. Is a sweater made of yarn?
I don't know. I don't wear sweaters. I wear hoodies.
I'm gonna buy you a sweater, bro. It's gonna be the fanciest sweater you've ever seen. And then in the winter, I would expect if you showed up for you to wear this sweater.
Kind of like a ugly Christmas.
No, it's gonna be awesome, dog. Might even be Ralph Lauren or something, and you're gonna be all like, oh my God.
Then I'd have to go to the country club.
Well, you didn't have to go, but if
Fit right in.
if your wife ever wanted to go to one, now she'd be not embarrassed of you and be like, Creel, put on that Ralph
I'd have
Lauren.
to get some of that moon money.
Oh, Moonicle money. Ah, yes. But you could wear it, bro, and then she could go around town not hiding from people, because she'd be like, oh, look at my Creely. He wears his Ralph Lauren sweater, and then you're going to be wearing it in the summer, and it's going to get weird.
Mm-hmm. I have to take it off and tie it around.
Ah, yes, that's good preppy stuff right there. Just in case it gets cool on those summer nights. You just want to have that sweater just in case.
Just in case.
Man, if these guys had a 6XD blue Jizzy, that would have been cool, but they didn't.
I started to buy you something at the GTO a while ago.
I swear it was probably a mega bass.
No, it wasn't.
A set of hooks.
No.
I replaced the hooks, by the way.
You did?
Yeah.
The rusty broke hook?
Yeah, dog. Look at him. He's somewhere on the floor. He's probably stuck in your bag.
That's the one that was in my bag.
That's what you get, dog. You wanted me to change the hooks?
Now you got to replace it again.
Oh, no, they're perfectly worn now.
Until I cut them off.
Oh, is he stuck in there that bad?
No, I got it. It wasn't stuck that bad.
So what'd you think your fish was? A little John?
Yeah.
No,
probably.
a little Juan?
I wasn't a John.
He was
I
a Juan.
I think it's probably a Juan.
All right, but not a Rob.
Not a Rob.
All right, let me see where my hooks is at. Where is this dude with his brand new hooks so I can show him off to Creel?
What'd you do? Just buy a pack and throw them in the floor?
Yeah, and they just like put themselves on. I just assumed. I just threw them on the floor and I was like, hey, dog, figure it out, boys. Where'd he go? Well, you might be lost forever.
Are you looking for a bait or the hooks?
No, bait. The hooks, I know they're not here.
Was it on a mega bass? It wasn't on a mega bass, though. It was on a lucky craft, wasn't it?
Yeah, I was on a Lucky Craft.
The one that was in the bag was a mega bass, I think.
Oh. All right, well, that guy's MIA. I don't think I lost him. I better not have lost him. I just barely put new hooks on him. Oh, well.
It'll turn up.
Oh yeah, we're about to get turned up.
It may be stuck in my jacket that I put in the compartment. Unlimited was getting cold, so I put my jacket in there.
Oh, you put them in there? Oh, that's nice. Let's see here. Isn't that upside down? Poll says 100% agreement on hooded sweatshirt. Wait a second.
Who said that?
Yeah, who put... Moderator, how did you word the poll?
Oh, the poll said that.
Yes.
The poll said I won?
I think. I don't know. All right, so they're agreeing with you that it is a hooded sweatshirt.
That's my people.
But that just means... Okay, so she
What'd Colin say? I'd like to know what they call them in Canada.
Colin said it was worded perfectly, and he must have agreed with you if there was 100% agreement that it was a hooded...
100%?
Yeah, it was 100%, bro, and we don't get 100% anything.
Man, a hundo.
Unlimited said, Google says it's only technically a sweater in New Mexico.
Exactly. That's what I thought.
But I don't think he's Googling correctly. But yeah, it's a hooded sweatshirt, bros. And if hooded sweatshirts don't exist, well, now they're gonna. And I'm gonna be all like, dude, I'm a bazillionaire.
Hooded sweatshirts
Sweaters
do exist.
You wanna fight?
Say it right. I can't read that. What the heck?
You can't read that?
Why the hell do I ain't got my glasses on? How was it worded?
No, I can't see that. What I'm showing you is something else. Let me zoom in right here, bro. Watch. So that you can see.
What?
That short. On the short of the vato saying that I was the greatest angler on YouTube.
Oh. Dang.
I mean, bless his heart, bro, for telling me that I was the greatest angler on YouTube.
Nice of him.
It was, right? It was nice of him to cruise by and be like, well, I mean, say what he said. I was like, dude, props, dog. That filled my heart with joy right there. I was like, yes, I finally made it. Now we just have to prove it. All right, I'm gonna move to this side, dog, because this was like, I mean, it's just basically flat at like 14 feet or whatever it is, 12. And then the drop was on this side. I know you didn't see it because you came in on the Eagle, but
We'll get to getting.
the drop is more drastic on this side. When I cruised through here, when you come up, there was a whole bunch of fish just chilling right there.
I just got a corner. Now, why did you switch to Texas rig?
Because I felt like it.
When you just put the worm on the shaky head.
Well,
He had to copy me.
no, bro. So technically, this one is green pumpkin. The other one's green pumpkin magic. And also, I sharded up the butt.
Okay.
I hate this guy.
Which one?
Oh, I'm a spot lock right here, over there towards the green buoy. We're in 16 feet, so.
Shout out to the green buoy.
That's a buoy!
We love buoys.
Ah, yeah. We love to high five some buoys. Dude, who doesn't like to go right next to a buoy and just slap the shit out of it? Yeah, just be like, what up, y'all? Just sneak attack them, bro. Everybody loves to do that. So I'm gonna let you choose, bro. But Dead Rabbit said that we are
Okay.
and also Beavis and Butthead, bro. So
Right.
which one do you want to be?
Oh, I thought there was a choice. Beavis and Butthead or somebody else.
No, it is.
We're the two and we gotta decide.
Yes, you gotta decide which one you want to be. Either you're Cornholio or you are.
I don't think it really matters.
It does, bro.
Which one do you want to be?
Oh, I don't want to be either one of them.
Okay, well, I don't either.
But Dead Rabbit has said that that's what's going on here.
What if it's more like Tom and Jerry?
Tom and Jerry.
Ren and Stimpy.
Oh, Ren and Stimpy. Then I'm definitely Ren. I gotta be Ren, bro, because he's a Chihuahua. So
There you go.
you know.
Yeah, Chihuahua. Y'all both never shut up. Always yapping. I think that boat's lost.
Maybe. The fish are right here, dog. So what I want to know is how your line is going in that direction and my line is going in that direction.
Because I threw that way.
Oh, interesting.
Did you throw this way?
I believe I did.
Well, then that's how.
Okay, because I'm trying to throw to...
And we're both going to come up at this point right here.
But it's a drop, so how would we be coming up? I'm on a drop, player.
If you're dropped down, you've got to come up, right?
But I'm still dropping.
Which way you want me to throw so you can throw your way?
Any way you want, dog. I will adjust. Oh, I actually wanted you to throw in that direction.
That's what I thought.
But I guess, bro, I will throw in
You'll
that
make
direction.
do with it?
Yes, I'm gonna have to catch a fish in that direction because you didn't allow me to fish in that direction. I might be on top of you right now because
I think you threw right on top of it.
I threw that way, bro. The wind pushed me that way. Hey, is this true? You didn't bring any of the eagle? Oh, it's because you're on the weight of the. Fuck.
Is that me? Hey! Fixing to break something there.
Is that true that that the eagle didn't allow you to bring a honey bun?
He ate my honey bun.
Oh, you gave him a honey bun.
He took my honey bun.
He big boyed your honey bun. He saw like, all right, I could drop right here that honey bun. Here you go, dog.
That's it.
Here's a honey bun. Because I'm thinking it cost you something to get here.
It did. It cost me a honey bun.
All right, and that's why you didn't have a honey bun.
That's why I don't have one.
All right, that makes sense because I didn't believe that you would show up without a honey bun. Did Did you at least take it out of the wrapper?
No, I made it meet the wrapper.
Because you know eagles are notorious for not recycling.
Not recycling.
You think that guy's gonna hit it?
Oh, son of a...
That's what I'm
What was I
saying,
waiting
dog.
on?
What are you waiting for? I know
He yanked it twice.
I know my stories are captivating, but bro, set the hook, dog.
I was thinking eagles.
Yeah, so
Eagles and honey buns.
Eagles and honey buns, but you're not a bird watcher.
I was thinking, not watching.
But you were watching them in your mind.
I feel like it's all about that.
So, like the eagle, I don't think it goes to a recycling center and drops off that plastic, bro. I think he just rips through it and lets the plastic fly anywhere he wants. I don't think he's as environmentally conscious as some of us.
Shats it out in his nest and uses it for nest material. That's recycling, right?
Yeah, that's repurposing, but still, you gave it a second use, so, I mean, it's possible. Creel, ever since you got on the boat, nobody waves at me.
Yeah, I wonder why.
I don't know, maybe it's because you look like the Unabomber.
I don't. Unabomber was in gray, wasn't he?
I have no idea. Do you think he only had one sweatshirt?
It's a hoodie.
Do you think he only had one sweater-ish shirt?
I don't
Hooded?
know what he had.
Okay, did this Unabomber bomb only one building or one area?
I think he did. That's why he's the Una, right? I don't know.
Well, I thought it was uni because potentially he was alone.
I don't know.
Uh-oh, Creel, we're gonna be neighbors. You would be so lucky.
I guess Unabomber sounds better than single bomber, right?
If I had to name him, I would call him Son of a Bomber, because that would allow people to express that son of a bomber.
Son of a bomber.
It would be just shy of saying what we'd really want to say.
He'd still be a son of a bee, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you'd be like, that son of a bee. Oh, you're talking about the son of a bee? Yeah, the son of a bee, bro. Boom. Problem solved. Because then, you know, like you're giving them something that makes them seem sort of cool, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, well, then you definitely don't want to do that, right?
Yeah, so, well, I call him a son of a bee, and nobody wants to be a son of a bee. And they will all just be all like, oh, yeah, I don't want to imitate that fool. He's a son of a bee. He will be forever known as a son of a bee. I'm going back to my shaky head.
You turn this wind down a little bit.
Creel, I'm going to put this right here in case your toes get a little bit antsy right there and want to step on something.
Well, I got 3 or 4 there to choose from.
These guys are currently still on Beavis and Butthead. We're gonna like fishing. They are still tripping on Beavis and Butthead. Catch a fish, Creel.
I'm just letting them nibble my stuff.
Oh, you want them to taste the dizzy but not feel the power of the dizzy.
Yeah. Apparently.
They're probably down there saying, there was no apple or plum in any of that. That worm did not taste like plum or apple. It tasted more like...
Now, how do you know?
Well, I mean, I guess I didn't...
Have you tasted one?
No. But I can assure you they smell like some kind of garlic-like substance. In fact, if we were probably attacked by vampires, I would just put Mag Dizzy's as a necklace. It would be a chain, bro, and I'd be all like, "Ah, come and get me, vampires." That's what I thought.
Son of a...
It would be like, let's say Captain Bizbait showed up and Captain... But look, zero bird's nest. What? It was just... It happens, bro, because it gets a little bit ahead of me. But let's say Captain Bizbait was fighting Dracula.
Okay.
Captain Bizbait would just put Mag Dizzy's around his neck, and he would just basically nullify
Perfect sense.
any attack that Dracula could do to him.
Totally logical.
Based on lore of the past, right? About Dracula and the rules for vampiring. Or, I guess, what's that dude's name?
I don't know.
Van Helsing.
Yes.
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 That guy's rules, because he needs to know that stuff if he's out there hunting them. Tim, is that what happened to my bizbaits? Tim is speculating that Unlimited was living off of potential bizbait worms to survive, and well, we saw how fit he got, so it's good for making you fit. All right, Krill, let's change places because I want to cast in
If
this
you want to
direction.
go this way,
Yeah,
let's do it.
because you keep casting that way, and then that makes me
Well, there
cast
seems to
that
be a
way.
pretty good pull coming this way. So you kind of go with the flow.
Well, no, that's my magnetism. I am.
It's not what it is.
That is my magnetism, bro. Things are attracted to me. They head towards me, and I'm like, whoa, what is this? Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad, bro.
Okay.
There's been many instances where I'm all like, oh, no, please.
So humble.
It's an animal magnetism, bro. Like that, with all humility, it's an animal magnetism. And I wish I had a dead cat for you, bro. I don't know.
Yeah, I miss my dead cat here.
I don't know how much wind is coming through right now.
Oh yeah, I didn't think about that. I just keep my back to the wind.
Well, you could put it inside your sweater, and that might muffle the wind. But I gotta see.
Muffle the wind.
Let's see if the chat will let us know.
You just called it a sweater, you dummy.
It's gonna take a while for me to correct myself, bro. Man, maybe this is something the moderator has wanted me to correct for years, and I haven't.
Maybe she cringes every time you say
Yes,
it.
but she's just nice enough to not say anything like stupid Mexican doesn't even know how to say sweater.
I don't even know what a hoodie is.
Like, I don't know.
That's a big boat coming this way.
Where?
Hey, dummy.
Dude, I saw two boats and I'm like, neither of these is big. Does he think he's a comedian? Why is he saying that? Look, there's an even smaller boat heading over there, bro. Hey, Creel, did you know that we did not do a single thing for episode 200?
I thought of that this morning.
Dude, you know why? Because I miswrote it in the, or mistyped it in the description.
It would have just been, what, Thursday or Friday or something?
Well, no, it would have been yesterday.
Yesterday, okay. Yeah.
So
I knew it was right here close.
So I was like 199, and then the moderator was like, no, I think it was today, and I was like, no way. And then I looked and I was like, son of a fish, it was yesterday. And so we didn't even celebrate the 200th episode of the Rodcast, guys. What an idiot. Oh, we got ourselves a text message. Let's see what exactly happened here.
She's saying finally somebody's told him about the sweatshirts.
No. She actually said the wind noise is somewhat loud.
Better? Worse? Reckon I could put it on this side and that would keep it from coming this way?
Well, if you put it on your shirt on the inside, you should be able to hear. So my apologies, guys, but some dummy was doing backflip karate roundhouses.
Well, golly, it brings it way down here because it's so heavy. This is dumb.
How is the mic heavier than? Let's
Testing
see.
1 2 1 2.
I mean, nobody wants to hear what you're saying anyway.
Why do you just have 2 dead cats if you got 4
Because
mics now?
I only can use 2 at a time. So I would only need 2. I would only need
but
2
you had
dead cats.
4 mics.
Yeah, and I had like.
Did you
maybe
never think you
6
would have
dead
more than
cats.
1 person on the boat with you?
I can only use 2 dead cats, and one fell in
Why can you only use 2?
because only 2 mics can happen or can be on at one time.
So you can't have 3 people on the boat?
No, I can, but they won't.
One person won't get to talk?
No, I
Why?
mean you can still talk. They just can't hear
Why can it only?
because it only connects to and.
Why will it only connect
I am
to?
not road customer service, bro. But
You need to figure it out and solve this problem.
so,
I got a new company idea.
well, whisper it to me so they don't hear it.
You're no part of this company.
Well, I didn't say I was. I just said whisper it to me so that they won't.
I ain't whispering nothing in your ear.
Okay, then just turn your mic off and then get closer to me so I could hear it because the wind.
So you can only hook 2 mics at one time.
Yes, on this setup. I'm not usually expecting 14
Why?
people on the boat because then I'm having a yachty party in Minecraft. That's just the way this is, bro. You can only have 2 mics.
It's a Bluetooth-like service here, right?
Yeah, but these 2 mics are being mixed into the receiver and it's sending out the audio, right? But for some reason, Rode, this setup, you can only do 2 mics, bro.
That's dumb.
Did you turn the anchor off, bro? Is that blue light on?
The blue light's on,
Oh, it's on? Okay.
but we are spinning.
Are you sure?
I'm proud. You don't see the blue light?
No. This blue light.
Well, I hadn't touched it.
Uh-huh.
What blue light?
That
I
blue
see
light.
it right there. Well, what's this blue light? Power?
That's power. And we've been drifting for who knows how long.
Drifting away.
Ah,
I
bro.
hadn't touched it.
Now we're somewhere else. All my fish are over there somewhere. This is why we don't let anybody in the front of the boat. Because he was right next to the pedal and we will run the tape and we will see when you touched it.
You're gonna have to, because I don't think I touched it. I may have though. I touched it.
So, what were you talking about? You were talking
You being
about
dumb?
Bluetooth.
Dude, how much closer are these people gonna get here?
Well, we've drifted off into the middle of the channel, bro, so nobody ever waves at me.
4 people in that boat, nobody waves.
Hanging out with Creel is stupid. Nobody waves at me. Creel, you are apparently not.
Man.
People are not a fan of you in Guntersville, apparently. I don't know what you did to this whole community, but nobody will wave at me now. But yeah, so only 2 mics can be used on this setup.
All right then.
So that's why I only had 2 dead cats, and one of them went into the lake.
You should have had a spare.
I probably did, and that one flew off. Allegedly, we believe that one may have
So
flown
you
off.
had 3 at one time?
I mean, I've had multiples, bro. Like there's a bunch that have, because it came with some dead cats.
Like
How many have you
both
lost?
sets. Bro, there's no telling.
How do you lose it? Don't it plug in?
It grips in, but sometimes maybe you think it's gripped in and it's not totally gripped in, and next thing you know, you're going freaking 60 miles an hour and it flies off and you don't know. Okay, so I don't know why I'm getting dead cat shamed here,
We need a dead cat fund.
but what is your idea after we got a little sidetracked on the mics?
My idea. Well, I mean, we need a system that'll pick up 4 mics.
No, but your company idea, you said I got a company idea that you're not a part of.
Yeah, we're gonna make a company that'll pick up 4 mics instead of just 2. And we're gonna sell it to you.
All right, so you want me to make a system.
No, I said, I'm gonna make a system.
Okay, you're gonna make
I'm
a
gonna
system.
sell it to you.
All right, so,
And then I'm gonna be sitting on the beach.
all right, so how many, I mean, it seems like you got a lot of time if you're able to develop a system that is gonna have 4 mics.
I'm not gonna develop it. I'm gonna pay somebody to
Okay,
develop
all right.
it. You wanna develop it? You need something to do
And so
in
you
your spare time?
you want me to develop this and then
And then I'm gonna turn around and sell it to
you're
you.
gonna sell it to me.
Yes.
Dude, this sounds
Now you're getting my idea here.
this sounds like a great idea. So, these guys are saying that you're the intimidator.
Intimidator.
Yeah.
Am I Dale Earnhardt?
Is he? Is that what they call him?
He was the intimidator.
Well, whatever.
Why am I an intimidator?
Well, because nobody waves at me anymore, fool. I have great days out here and people wave at me and they're like, oh, it's the land assassin. And I yell to them, what's up, what's happening? You know, we have a rapport here. Me and the people, bro, we know. They're like, land assassin. And I'll be like, what's up, what's happening? And everybody has a great time out here.
Crickets today.
Yeah, now I'm all like, well, they didn't say Latin assassin, but then I wave at them and then they're just, nope. We don't want to wave at you because you're associated with that Creole guy. And I'll be like, look, an eagle dropped him off, guys. I didn't tell him to show
I had
up.
nothing to do with it.
An eagle dropped him off. And I mean, I guess I got to take him back. Is the eagle going to take you back?
I haven't confirmed that yet.
All right. Do you have like a text that you can send him, or do you do an eagle call? Like, well, don't send it now, bro.
See if he comes. See if he comes.
I'm watching, bro. Hey, you ready to move, dog?
I'm been ready.
All right, it's 10:01.
Oh my gosh.
It's 10:01. Do you know where your fish are?
In the water.
Okay. All right. That's the first step. I can't believe Creel got us off that spot. Actually, we could have gone a little more shallow, bro. We only tried the deeper area. We could have gone a little more shallow.
We'll go shallower.
You want me to go shallow?
No, I don't care. I'm here for the party.
All right, well, let's go a little shallower, see what happens.
5 casts in the shallow.
We would have been a lot closer to the shallow.
Somebody wouldn't have turned it off.
Yeah, if we had.
I think it's just a faulty trolling motor.
Really? Because it's been working for me, like, for a long time.
I do recall you saying it kicking off a time or two.
Yes,
the
yes. I have said that before. But like, hey, why'd this thing just stop? But I don't know if I had like hit it or whatever. So we would have to go to the video and see if I hit it. Tater is off work. Tater, if you see me with Creel, don't wave at me. It's the thing to do, not wave at me because Creel's here. All right, Creel, so directly in front of us, that will get even shallower. We are in 10 feet, so.
I could see that screen if somebody washed it off every now and then.
Bro, you have to get your eyes.
But it is nasty.
You have to get your eyes adjusted to seeing through the garbage. I mean, I'll wash this right now for you, bro, so you quit judging me.
Take it off and duck it in the water.
Here, let me pull something out to wash it with. You probably can't even see that anyway.
I can't. I can see the squares. I can't see no dots.
You can't see any vital information.
There's my ride.
Dude, you upgraded. Dead rabbit, get out there, bro.
No wonder it stays nasty. You cleaning it with freaking lake water.
Mind your business, bro. Lake water is free. What would you suggest I clean this off with? Fabuloso?
Some screen cleaner?
Ah, Fabuloso. Got it. You know, just because I'm Mexican, bro, doesn't mean that I use Fabuloso.
You could probably make your own.
What?
You probably could make your own.
My own Fabuloso. Have you ever seen Fabuloso?
I don't even know what you're saying. So I don't think I know what it is.
Unlimited probably knows what it is.
Is it a Mexican thing?
Unlimited is not Mexican.
I didn't say he was. But
Well,
he seems to know what some Mexican things are.
He's not Mexican, bro, so if he knows about it,
He's
it
a
can't.
criminal.
It can't be a Mexican thing. Primarily or only.
Just because he is not Mexican don't mean it can't be a Mexican thing.
Yeah, it can be. Because then it is now for all the homies. You know what I'm saying? If it was a Mexican thing, then nobody could do it, bro. Nobody would say or do any of it, bro. But I don't think my people are like that, bro.
Now I see all the air bubbles.
Yeah, right? The moderator said that the person that cleans the house is not brown. So there will be no Fabuloso in
The person that cleans the house what?
cleans my house is not brown, so Fabuloso does not its way into the house. Okay, let's see what it looks
That
like.
looks much better.
Does it? Does that look better to you?
I can read the word there.
Oh, you can see. Got it. I used to have one of
It
these.
just says heavy duty Spro.
Registered trademark.
Can you read all that? I was
could-
trying to read that.
Oh, my bad.
You're supposed to read it before you hit the button.
Before you accept their terms, you should read it. But I've already
You've got to
accepted.
read the terms and conditions.
I've already accepted their terms somehow, some way. Okay, now can I cast?
I guess. I thought you was gonna go this way.
I'm gonna
the
go.
shallows.
I'm gonna go everywhere, bro. Look,
I'm ready
dog.
to move now. I done threw my 5.
Man, classic Creel. He shows up to my boat and says, "Hey, man, can you call housekeeping to get this cleaned off?" And then I show up, housekeeping,
And the house cleaner was Mexican.
housekeeping. And then I come in and be like, "Oh, this screen not good for you, senor. I clean it." And boom, I cleaned it up, bro.
And done a good job at it.
Oh, thanks, bro. At least you appreciate it. And in the
Are you
end,
gonna leave me a chocolate mint on my seat?
well, I wasn't expecting.
Ain't that what y'all do?
Only when they're available. Look, bro, I don't walk around with chocolate mints in my pocket. It's not great for the mint. You know what I'm saying?
I don't want a freshly made one either.
You don't want a freshly made what?
Chocolate mint.
Well, I'm just saying. It is not good for chocolate mints to, well, there are those that, they're like breath mints, but they taste like chocolate mints. You know?
Huh?
Yeah, bro.
Chocolate breath mint.
Yeah, like it's not gonna melt. It just kind of, I don't know what it is.
Breath mints.
Okay, now I'm gonna cast to the shallow. I have no idea where your line is, so somehow I've avoided
You
it.
was right on top
Yeah. Well, that's how gangster I am at fishing. Apparently, I casted right over your line, but dude, is that a Whataburger or Whataburger freaking?
I was thinking it's from Tennessee, but Whataburger, it does look more like a Whataburger.
Dude, that right there is a Whataburger.
Maybe it's got some water chicken.
Oh, maybe that's for the feed for their water chickens. Dude, why is there a rod in my way? Is this barge Whataburger? Hey, Creel, did you give the Rodcast a thumbs up?
Not today.
Well, I wouldn't.
I probably won't this one.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't, because there's some guy that causes people issues on the boat. Usually he's not there, but people just don't seem to like to wave at this guy. Okay, we're gonna do this.
Try it. Go. I think he turned and looked at you too.
That's me, right? Like my hand was up, right? Like I even stopped reeling in. Sorry, Creel, I just got you right here, dog. At the last bit.
Dude, couldn't do it twice, huh?
Well, it's because I stuck my hand up and waved at that dude. All right, bros. Well, apparently there's something different here. I don't know what it is, but
what's different today?
yeah, what is different about this day and every
you
other
got two
day?
more chances.
All right, let me put on a worm then. I can't believe that, dude. I don't know if it's, wow. There was only one other occasion, and it happened earlier this week that I didn't get waved at.
Well, that wasn't my fault.
Well, yeah.
You're gonna miss it.
Huh?
You're gonna miss your opportunity. And no.
Okay, that's 2 boats. And I got my hand up, and both of them didn't. Oh, bro.
Okay.
It's starting to become a trend here, bro. What is going on here?
Maybe they're racist.
No. I don't know. Because they wouldn't be able to tell. In fact, I look white from a distance. I mean, sickly white, because they're like, what the heck?
Maybe they don't like white people.
Hell, they still could be racist if they don't like white people. You are correct. So I don't know. I just know that, what was that, 5 boats?
I think it's more than 5.
Bro, I don't know what the deal is, but I mean, I guess it's got to start somewhere, and maybe it was a trend. The trendsetter, and then nobody else was ever gonna wave at me again.
There's always the first.
Yep, and now nobody wants to wave at me.
All right, it's time to go.
Hey, I'm on my 2nd cast, dog.
Second?
Yes.
No, you had.
No, my 2nd of the worm cast, because you said I had 2 more casts.
I'm not giving you 5 for each rod.
Well, I didn't know you were giving me anything.
You threw 3 or 4 with that cranker.
Yeah, and then you said, all right, 2 more. And then this is the 2nd of those 2.
I didn't say, all right, 2 more.
Somebody please rewind before I drown this guy.
Why would I say, all right, 2 more?
Because
I said 2 boats. I didn't say nothing about 2 casts.
okay, guys. How much are these microphones? Is it worth enough to me to just toss this guy in there with a microphone? I do have another spare mic after that one, so I would be down to 1 set. It's still doable. The Rodcast could still exist. It's just I would have to have time.
We're gonna need a pole.
I would have to have time for the mics to recharge. So, I don't know. Is it worth it? We're getting closer to that point. Hey, Crib, where would you like to go?
Probably coming up pretty quick. I don't know, you're driving. Somewhere that has some fish.
Head says post-frontal conditions, bluebird skies, wind out the north. We feel you there, Ed. We feel you. I mean, we have caught some fish, but we feel you. I mean, I caught a BBL today, so we ain't complaining.
You caught a BBL?
Yeah, dog. When you were cruising with the Eagle, I caught a BBL over there on the other side.
Dang, I didn't know that.
Yeah, bro.
Then why are we over here?
Well, because that other side, it
was
was
a lot calmer, seemed over there.
Yeah, but it was the antenna, those antennas.
Yeah.
I was fishing around that.
Okay.
Yeah, so it would be, if you wanted to go over there, it would be difficult to, because I was essentially pressed up against it. So,
okay. What'd you catch it on?
Crankbait.
Okay.
It was that crush whatever.
What size was it?
It's that little sucker right there. He goes down about 3 feet maybe.
What size was the fish?
It was about this big.
You weighed it, you ought to know.
No, that's the weight. You want to know what the weight was, not the size. So if we want to start being...
Okay. So now we're getting technical.
Yeah. I mean, if we're talking about sweaters and sweatshirts and whatever,
was the weight? What was the weight?
Then we better be speaking correctly at all times. The weight, my friend, was of 4 pounds, 1 ounce, but it also, I weighed it 3 times because it came up 314, and then I weighed them again because I saw it fluctuating between 4 pounds, right? Then I weighed them again, and then it was 4 pounds, and then I weighed them again, and it was 4.1. So the boat was rocking, so I was like, we'll just say somewhere maybe.
It was probably about a 315.
Well, if we did the math and averaged, we were probably getting closer to a four pounder.
For
or so.
flatter.
Yeah, somewhere around there. Probably somewhere in the 315.999999999 range, but I don't know for a fact.
All right, so if we had one like that, would we round it up to a?
No, because it
To a
didn't say
4?
315. I mean, it didn't say 4 pounds.
All right.
So, you know, it was a BBL. We determined.
Well,
but,
congratulations.
hey, thanks, bro.
Only wish I could have seen it
You
in
can.
person.
All right. So there's a couple bait balls right
If I
there.
didn't have to work for a living, I could have got here sooner.
If you would take regular transportation, not Eagles, then you would have probably been here sooner.
It was an Eagle Uber.
Ah.
I could have took a Dolphin, but we don't seem to have a lot.
Taking forever to get there. When you looked on your app, it was all like, there are no dolphins in your area.
Yeah, it's not in my area.
Like, dang it. What's the next best thing? Boom, Eagle. I feel you, dog. I've seen a lot of boats floating out in the middle of the channel, but I'm sure those guys are just forward facing and doing their
Yes.
thing.
I imagine they are.
All right, guys, we will be fishing till around slightly after 11-ish. What time you got to get off the water, dog?
I need to be off around 12-ish. No later than 12-ish.
Excellent-ish.
12, pretty close to 12.
All right, excellent-ish.
15, maybe 30.
Hey, that fish finder screen looks pretty clean.
Yeah, you can see it from here.
Yeah. Moon could probably see it from his house. Why is this so dirty right here? Is this guy spilling gas?
Trail.
Yeah, what is this all about here? Is that from that guy?
Yeah.
What has he got in there? Is he just throwing out all the dog food or whatever's in there?
I don't know.